interesting situation. We have 564 coming in. So now they've jetted it down to 30. It's almost 88. Anyways, I got probably changed the charcoal filter. It's been about 9 months. What I got going now is I got a charcoal filter coming in to get it down a little bit, and actually the water putting it through this DI tank and just drop it down to 2, and then we have our water filter pump here to give me enough pressure to get everything done. So I got a little bladder here testing the system out. So that pumps it through. Now go ahead and put this back on. See, it's dropping it down. $551. System drops it down to 93. Actually got it down to 32. Anyways, goes through there. That brings it down lower. That's the 220. I'm running through this line here, and it's a difficult house. They built it in 1928, and with the pump I'm getting good enough flow, and we're rinsing it all off here, and there's so many drips inside it's hard for me to tell, but generally it looks like it's coming out real well. And that's the old 220 hydrant that I've had it for about 19 months. I'm going to sell it used. This is one of Ken's jobs, so you can see we're getting plenty of flow, and this is the advantage of water-fed. When you get something like this, you can go ahead, get all the frames. We're doing a house washing. He's washing the whole house down for a very extremely reasonable price. Now on the inside, what I would do on the inside on this job is use the spray away because of all the cut-ups. Anyways, that gives you a general idea. And pencil jets probably would be alright, but they exert so much pressure, I would be throwing more water inside than we already are, whereas this kind of controls it a little bit. And you don't really need a lot of pressure. And the comment about me cleaning the moon, well, due to financial setbacks, the moon is only cleaned now on every blue moon. So I'll have a video on YouTube later of a night cleaning of the moon. But anyways, I like covering up all the frames, going over everything first. Now Ken's already rinsed all this down, and you can see this is an old house, and you can see the leak coming inside, but I don't know if that's from the pressure washing or from me. Then rinse it all off. Now I have a 3-footer that usually works better, but I just got lazy and didn't put it on. I'm using the top section of the simpole. All the simpoles come apart. You can drop sections. They all come around with the Etere reach around and a $9 part to make it a complete reach around. So, matter of rinsing it off. Right now I got the Legacy hose straight in, and you can get those at Sears. I love the hose. Right now he's using my Cox hose. So go ahead and get all the frame first. I'm not even sure if this video taped the right way because it's on my forehead. I used it before. Hi guys. So we'll see how this one comes out. They're quite dirty inside. So you really want low pressure most of the time on a home. You really couldn't squeegee that on the inside so much. That's where the water-fed really comes in. So here's a cut up. Get the frame. Get underneath these. One time those are really hard. That's where I really love the hog hair. Probably going to come up with a hog hair nylon combination. I got a good idea how we can do that if I can get the factory to do it. This is my brush right here. It's a hog hair brush with pencil jets. Sometimes I put fan jets right in there. No one else has this type of hog. Comes standard with all simpoles. And I love it. It works great. Only problem I had, one person got it and broke in half. Said, dude, because of Arizona's dry heat. But I don't know. I think they just got messed up in shipping. Because I've never had anything else do that. They probably just dropped it and stood on it. Anyways, you'll get a new one. So that's how you do it. Now sometimes if you want to, what's nice about the Simpo, you can just pull this off like that. All the connections are snapped. That's why I leave it outside most of the time. It's just easier to use. And I call this the Simple rinse. If you I should get a fan jet on this, but I'm just using my finger, and I can come back and rinse it all. I guess eventually I should do put the fan jet on all the every brush I make. I'm just looking for the right fan jet. Actually, I found the right fan jet. I just got to see where I can get it. Right now I'm getting a little air in the system from the pump, and got to work on that one. Anyways, there's the simple rinse. So you can see we're getting really good water with the pump. So eventually, when I perfect the pump, all Simpos, 440s, and the other ones I kind of invent will have a very reasonable pump system add-on. Try to keep it down as low as possible. Yeah, you can make your own system, but pretty much what you got in there is pretty much what we pay, but then you better know how to maintain it and do all the little things to keep it going. And one advantage about buying the manufacturers, he'll stand behind it. All the systems we have will give a 2-year guarantee on the RO filter to last that long. We know how to clean them if you really have trouble. One way is to soak them in DI water overnight and then rinse them off before you have to replace them. Part of the trouble with RO filters is contamination from the charcoal getting loose or the DI, so that's why we prefer the cartridge system as opposed to just loading it in there and packing it in there. It tends to keep the system from clogging up. But I don't really know enough about someone else's system. I'm just telling you what we do with the Simpo systems. Anyway, that gives you an idea how fast water fed is. I just pull this out. Got a couple more in the front. I'll go ahead and give it the Phil's Power Wash rinse. This is my Cox hose. Got it real recently from Dave Levitt. I was going to go ahead and sell it, but I found out they run almost $900, and that's 300 feet of hose, so I'm probably going to keep that. Anyways, that's how the system works. Plug it in, pull your hose around. Now if you're doing a big building, the best thing to do is set the pole down and go ahead and pull the hose first. But we gotta get going on this job. And with him pre-rinsing, it's not so bad. But you gotta look down on windows like this. Sometimes you get the bleed down, and that's where you're gonna get your spots. But the advantage of pure water, if you rinse the right way, those spots should be very few. It's when it's really soapy, that's when you have trouble. See, we're not getting a lot of sun. There's some drips coming in, but we're gonna be doing the inside anyhow. So this is Ken. So Ken, what do you think about actually getting a job done with water fed?
Oh, great. This should hopefully cut my time big and make some money.
So we'll see.
I'm about to make some money.
Anyways, the hydrant cart here is used. I got it for sale, and I got one new one. But anyways, it's a good system, same as some other systems in here, except it comes with the bladder down in there. And right now it's going out 60, so I need to change the DI and maybe the charcoal too. But it's coming in at 565, so this one's probably time for the charcoal and the DI. I got an extra charcoal filter on it. I got my DI when my meter was working. It got it down to 0, but I think I need a battery on the meter. So anyway, this is going to be the new box system. Comes with a long battery and then a bladder. And just to show you the difference in how much water comes out, I'll show you later. Anyways, that's that system. This is the new box system I'm still working on. It all goes in one box, and it does 1,200 gallon a day. And I may even design this and put a pump in this. So it'll come with a pump too. Maybe DI, maybe not. Depends how good and consistent it is. If it consistently gives me 10, I'll just let you guys rent a tank, or we'll have an add-on DI. Anyways, this is Phil Alexander signing off for Simple with this new Go camera. I know this is long. It's a 11-minute video, but I want to see how it works. This is Arizona, 11/18. It's going to be 78 today. There's palm trees. Beautiful place to live. And then this is the house that we're doing. Anyways, have a great day. See if this thing